Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am finally doing a collection tour video, and I would just like to start off this video by showing you my main cabinet. So this one is 600mm by 400 by 350 in depth. So this cabinet is customized to the measurements where I found 12 figures can fit almost perfectly in one row, but it depends on the series. If the series has a lot of figures that are lying flat down, then you might not be able to fit 12 into one row. But I found this to be the most space efficient measurements, so you can take this as a reference if you're ever interested in building your own cabinet. I also have inbuilt LED lights into every single section so that my figures can have nice lighting cast over them. But as you can see, the front row is a little bit dark, so this is because the light does not reach all the way in front. So that's something that you might want to take note of if you want to build something similar. I will go section by section, one by one, so you guys can have a closer look at all the figures. But this is essentially how everything looks like in my main section. So without further ado, let us start with section number 1. Okay, section number 1 are my Ziga figures. So I have 2 sections dedicated for Ziga. So for this IP, I actually have every single series so far, and only series number 2 is incomplete. So going from the row most at the back, that one is the We All Are Kids series. So let's take a closer look. Okay, that is the We All Are Kids series all the way to the back. And second from the back, this is series number 1. It's called Walking into the Forest. And the second row from the front, that is the Let It Be series. Honestly, that is one of the best series that Ziga has ever produced. Very cute. A lot of sitting down figures compared to series number 1, which has all standing figures. I really do miss the Ziga era where all her figures are standing upright. And the row right in front, that is series number 2. It's called We're So Cute. I only have 7 out of 12 in this series, so this is the only one that is incomplete. And to the right of that section, I have my other Zigas here. So the back row is the twin series. I lost one of the figures, which is called Obsession. I don't know where it went, so I guess I will have a missing one until I find a replacement. And the second row from the back, that is the Borderline Drifter series, and it spilled over to the front because I didn't have enough space to put the figures in one row. They are pretty wide, so yes. And half of the second row with the first row, these 4 lying down, this one is the Take It Slow series. I've got 2 little Hironos at the side here because I don't have space for them on top. So that is the Ziga section. I am essentially out of space for her, so I'm going to have to figure out how I am going to place new series for this IP. But yes, let me know which series from Ziga is your favorite. My favorite is definitely series 1, which is the Walking into the Forest one. I think that one is so cute. Just take a look at all of them, all standing up. Very, very iconic, very cute. But yes, that is all for Ziga. Let us move on to the next section. Next section, we have Lilios. This section is dedicated entirely to big figures from this IP and a few smaller figures. So let us start with this section. Okay, so to the left, the one with the lily pad as a hat, this one is called Wheatfield, and this small one in front is the Secret from the first series, and the Apple Tricycle is the 3rd year anniversary Lilios figure. And behind we have 3 small ones, one pop bean on the ground, and I have the sweet potato and spring onion big figure. I've got the 1st year anniversary behind, that one's called Punchline. And we've got the Love Ninja all the way in front. This is the Pop Toy Show 2025 special figure from this year. We've got a burger set. We got a hot dog Lilios. And we got a Lilios head tower all the way at the back. So his face is actually all the way down at the bottom. He's wearing a really huge hat. We've got Dark Rain behind, Dark Angel. And this in front is Squid. And this one is, I forgot the name, but it's a pretty dreamy name. And the one all the way behind in the corner, that one is called Toad Palace. This next section is incomplete because I don't have enough big figures to fill it up, but from the left, this one is Hypnosis. It's the only time we have 2 Lilioses in one big figure. This one sitting in a matchbox is called Siddhartha in a matchbox, and it is the 2nd year anniversary figure. The small one behind can't really balance, so it's leaning against the wall, and that one is the Year of the Rabbit CNY series. This darling over here is the very first big figure from Lilios. It's called Magic Wool 100%, and it was super expensive, but it's a very nice big figure. We got the Love Ninja one in black here, and this one is the Year of the Dragon Lilios figure. This one behind with purple hair, that one is the pilot one. And we've got Red Potato and Sweet Potato at the back again. And we got this weird looking one in front, it's called Lily. And we got the Christmas rocket big figure. So yes, this is my entire Lilios big figure section. And I am still collecting more. I am definitely focusing more on big figures starting this year. So my collection has significantly grown in the past 1 year. Well, let me know which one is your favorite. I know Lilios isn't a very popular IP, but I am hoping to spread some of its love. Let me know which one is your favorite, and let us go on to the next section. Next section, we have the really exciting IP, Hirono. So from the backmost row, we have the Reshape series. All 9 of them are behind. And I got 2 cloth ones over here. And second row from the back, that one is the Shelter series, yes. Second from the front, this one is Le Petit Prince. Right, we have all 12 very nicely lined up, and front row is just a bunch of random ones. So these 4 here are the cloth series, and this one is the 13th anniversary one. Yeah, the one with the hanger. This one's from the Hand in Hand series. This is the Pilot, the Small Secret from the Little Prince, and we have the Long Hirono. This one is the Year of the Rabbit one. Yep. And this one with the camera, it's actually part of the City of Mercy series, and it's the only one I have from that series, so yes. And a bunch of other random ones for this Hirono section. And right above it is another Hirono section, so all the way behind, that is the Other One series. Okay, the one coming in front, this one is the Echo series, second from behind. And second from the front is a Little Mischief. Okay, they all line up really nicely in one row. And the front row, this one is the Mime series. So this is how the Hirono section looks like, both of them. Really nice, it's just right above my Lilios section. And it's time for Skullpanda. So Skullpanda, I have 2 sections as well, but it's kind of mixed together with Chaka and Lilios at the back, so we'll go there later on. Let's look at the first one. So we have the Tell Me What You Want Christmas series on the front, and take a peek at my Small Secret. Okay, and the second row from the front, that's the Warmth series. It's recently back in stock in local shops. And the third from the front, that is the Sound series. And the one all the way behind is the Paradox. So this is one section of the Skullpandas. And the section right above it is just a whole bunch of other figures. So we got Chaka and Lilios at the back, and we have one from the Mirage here because I ran out of space on top. Okay, so we just have one random one here, a bunch of Chakas on the second row. On the third row, I have 4 Chakas as well, but we have the latest Skullpanda series all the way in front. So yes, it can fit into one row as well because of this cyclical path one, but the rest fit pretty nicely in front. And the rest of the Mirage series is on top here. Oh, I got a bunch of Chakas as well. So they are pretty spread out, and I have tiny all the way at the back row. So yes, this top section is pretty messy, but if you go down, it is this section and followed by this one. And the Lilios section is just right down here, just to orientate you a little bit. So this is how these 3 sections look like. And the final small section is my Azura. So I only have 3 series from this IP. The one all the way behind is the Fantasy Nature series. That one's honestly my favorite. Followed by the middle row. This one is the Japan exclusive Y2K series. Okay, and then all the way in front, it is the A Dream About Stars series. I'm kind of sad that Azura isn't super popular. I don't think a lot of people like this IP, but it honestly had a lot of potential, but some of its latest series just really doesn't vibe well with me anymore, so this is where I'm going to stop for this IP. Alright, next up I got my favorite section, which is my hanging card section. This is my hanging card wall, as I like to call it, as I hang everything here. So Crybaby fans are going to go a little bit crazy with my collection right here. So I have the Cracked Peanut. This one is the 2024 Pop Toy Show exclusive hanging card, and it's super adorable. Okay, and coming to the right, we have the Elephant set. This one is a Thailand limited Pop Bean hanging card. And we have the Sitting Space Cat. This one is this year's Pop Toy Show exclusive hanging card. Okay, coming down here, we have Crybaby Make Me Float. So this one is this year's hanging card. Yep, and we have the Cry Me Galaxy. I think this one is a Thailand limited one, so it's super cute. We've got some Skullpandas here. Okay, and then coming down, we got Ziga Fussy Cat. Ziga, a Red House. This one is the 2024 Pop Toy Show exclusive blister. And we have more Crybabies. The one on the left is Tuk Tuk. This one is Thailand limited, and the one on the right is a Popland limited one. It's called Crybaby Sweet and Sour. Even more Crybabies here, Crybaby Coconut Brown and Coconut Green. So this one is, I believe, either in collaboration with LF or it is inspired by LF. And we have Hirono, Gary Baseman. Continuing down, we got Ziga's Quarreling Slippers. I believe this one was PTS limited and they started selling in shops, so I don't think it's that exclusive. And we got Cherry Blossom's Gift to the Earth. And coming down, we got Tiny Tiny's first hanging card, The Light of Freedom, more Skullpanda, Bunny or Doggy, and the very last one is Ziga's Emotion Pocket. So this one is the Pop Toy Show limited one this year. I am honestly very proud of how this hanging card wall turned out. Super nice. Definitely no regrets buying all of these hanging cards, especially the Crybaby ones, because they are all pretty exclusive, I would say. So yes, this is the hanging card wall. Alright, this next section is also one of my favorite cabinets because it's where most of my Crybabies are at, plus some other random stuff. We will get there one by one, but let us take a look at the Crybabies first. All the way on top, we have the Monster series on the back 2 rows, all 12 of them, and this one is the Crying Factory series. Super cute. And over here, I have a lot of special Crybabies. So they are either from collaborations or Chinese New Year series. And yes, the one all the way in front is actually a limited edition Powerpuff Girl Crybaby series. It only comes in 3 figures and each one is $60. So for one whole set, it was $180 for these 3 figures. It's really expensive, but I am a big Crybaby fan, so I had to get it. But yes, we got some special ones behind. Bumper Car, the Water Party one. We got a few CNY series. This bunny one in front here is also the CNY series. I got the Crying for Love Secret over here. This one here, down here, is the Hand in Hand one. And this one is the Year of the Tiger CNY series. So that is the top section for my Crybaby cabinet. I have so many Crybaby stuff, so I actually bought one cabinet just for Crybabies. And going down one section, I have my big figures plus some air fragrances. I don't really have space to put everything because it's going to block all the other big figures behind. So from down here, this one is the Teardrops Falling from the Sky. I think that's the name. That's the big figure. It's super expensive for one now, but I managed to get it for a retail price when it first launched. I got some air fragrances in front. This tiny one is the Space Cat hanging card that you see on my hanging card wall just now. And this one behind here is the big figure version. CRY, so these 3 darlings, you guys should be pretty familiar with them. It used to be on my table when I film, but I have since moved them into this cabinet. Got the Russian doll one behind, and the Protector. This one is last year's PTS exclusive. This one here, the nurse one, it's a PTS Singapore exclusive. No, sorry, I think it was first launched in PTS Singapore, yes. But this red one is a PTS exclusive, so you can only get it at Pop Toy Show. These 2 in front here, this bear and this bunny, they are the Molly Factory limited edition Crybaby figures. So you can only get it from Thailand, and it is not produced by Pop Mart, so you can only get it from Molly Factory, which is the parent company of the creator of Crybaby. And this one in front here is the Secret from the Crying for Love series. And air fragrance. This is the newest big figure. We should all be pretty familiar. That is a lamp. It's the Crying Club. No, sorry. I think it's called Sad Club or something like that. Yes, that is the lamp from that series. And air fragrance. And we got the Finding Mokoko little Crybaby here. So this is the section of big figures or special figures from Crybaby. Let us continue down. So this next section, I have the Crying Parade one behind, and it's missing one because it's here. So one of it is supposed to be in that corner, but because they have to hook up CRY, so it's gotta be upstairs. And this one in front here is Crying in the Woods series. So this is long discontinued. I actually got this as a confirmed design set. I got it for retail price, I believe 2 years ago, before Pop Mart was like super popular. So now it's probably super duper expensive. But I do have a full set of basic designs here, so I'm very happy with that. And over here is the Crying for Love series. So there are 12 because I bought the one that I was missing, which I believe was the white dog. Yeah, I was missing that one, and the secret is up here. So yes. And we got the Powerpuff Girl set all the way in front. So you can see these 3 are actually really tiny compared to these 3, which look, I would say, significantly bigger. But I really don't think it justifies $60 for one of it. So yes, I guess if you're on a tight budget, then these 3 would work just fine. So this is the middle section. It's just full of small figures. Okay, and that is actually about it for Crybaby. So the section right below it is dedicated to a lot of my Space Mollies. I have a few missing ones like the John Michelle one, and Banana 2017, I think. I think I've sold those away, but other than that, I actually have almost like the full sets of Space Mollies from Series 1 all the way to Series 4, including the emoji set. But they are all kind of jumbled up. I placed all of them in aesthetic order, so a lot of the Care Bears or the bearish designs are all in front. Of course, the emoji ones are in front as well, together in one row. And we have an imposter here. This is the Keith Haring one. And on the other side, more emoji ones. These are my least favorite ones from the set, and a bunch from the latest series, Series 4. And I didn't let John Burgerman wear it's a headgear, so it's right here in the corner. But yes, this is essentially my Space Molly corner. It's not super grandeur, and it's not the most complete, but I think it's pretty nice. And now on to the very last section of this cabinet. I just have one for my Demoo secrets and special figures, as well as my Skullpanda special figures. So let us look at the Demoo one first. Over here, so the one all the way behind is the Finding Mokoko series, and I got one pink one from the latest Demoo series. Sorry, not the latest one, the second latest one. I just really like it because it's pink. And we got the Water Party one here. This one is the Year of the Tiger Demoo, and this one is the Year of the Rabbit one. Coming forward, this is the Disney collaboration, but this is the only one that I like, so I decided to keep it. And this is the secret from the second latest series. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Shape of Colors or something like that. And on this side, this one is the Year of the Dragon Demoo. This is the 14th anniversary series 1, and these two are the secrets from the By Your Side series, and this is the small secret from the Weaving Wonders. So that is it for the Demoo section of special figures. And this side is Skullpanda. So we have the Addams Family one all the way behind. Water Party again. This one is the scene from the Ink Plum Blossom series. Yes, and we have the Hand in Hand one, as well as the bumper car. Got a bunch of red ones down here. So a lot of red ones. And including the Finding Mokoko, all the CNY series are in front. So from the right, this one is the Year of the Dragon, this one is the Year of the Rabbit, this one is the Year of the Tiger one, and this one at the side is the 13th anniversary one. Very stylish. So this section is actually dedicated to a lot of my red Skullpanda figures. As you can see, the color palette is pinkish red. So that was kind of the style that I was going for, because I really adore Skullpanda figures that are red in design. So yes, that is the inspiration, I would say, for collecting all of these figures. Okay, and we are now at our very final section of my collection tour. So I have a whole cabinet dedicated to big figures. So some of these are in my latest PTS haul video. We've got the Note ones in front, very cute. And I got my 3 Peach Riot, Western Riots behind. We got Tiny in front, and both the polar variations from PTS, as well as the Ziga big figure, the Hirono one, as well as this one, the Singapore PTS exclusive Hirono. And right above the big figure section are my Peach Riots. The figures are much bigger, so I actually dedicated a big cabinet all the way on top just for them. And it spans over to this side as well. The front's a little bit dark because the light doesn't reach the front, but that is essentially the Peach Riot section, which kind of sort of connects down to the 3 here and the 3 here. But I haven't really figured out a very nice way to display all of them. So for now, the figures, the small ones and the big ones, will be separated. And that is all for the collection tour today. I am so sorry, this has been long overdue. A lot of things required renovation, and I had to buy a lot of different parts as well before everything was nicely set up and ready for filming. This basically summarizes my past 2 years of collecting as well as being a content creator, and it's essentially what I am left with and what I wish to collect in the near future in terms of the IP and type of figures. I do hope this is a good summary of essentially what I have collected so far, as well as perhaps give some of you guys some ideas on how to display all your figures at home, especially the hanging cards. I feel like that is probably the most difficult thing to display at home. Thank you so much for all your support in the last 2 years. My channel would not have grown to what it is today without all of you guys, and I am especially grateful to every single one of you guys who have been watching my videos, who even bothered to click on any of my videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I really wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and I will see you guys around. Bye bye!